Oh, my God. Collins Key, Devan Key. What's up, you guys?
What's up? Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, man. I didn't realize you guys were so tall.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I'm short, but Jesus. Congrats on being tall for starts.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, for people who don't know, these guys, I mean, I'm looking at the stats here, man. YouTube channel, 20 million subscribers. Don't worry, I'm not going to dwell on this all night. I know you're probably bored with it. 20 mil subscribers, 4 billion views. You're doing something right, clearly. So, I mean, congrats on everything. And what is it? Just why do people love you guys so much? What is the deal?
Well, I think first and foremost, it's the fact that like Dev and I, like we're brothers and everything. So we grew up always having a great time together, and we've just been very fortunate that we've had the opportunity to basically share these wild and crazy ideas that we have with the world. And fortunately, we've had a large group of people who have responded to it, who are into the same things that we're into, and we've just really got to owe it all to our fans, our keeper squad out there. They're the ones who watch all the videos, who really support. And so I think it's just we have an enthusiasm for life, and we love to share that with people. And we've just kind of found another group of people who also has that same enthusiasm for life, and who just we love being alive, we love living, and we want to share that.
Which, by the way, speaking of I know the AGT, that was like 2013. It's 100 years ago. I get it, but that you've done a bunch of magic tricks. Do you ever give away? You never give away any of the secrets. You can't, right?
No.
Can't.
I'm brother, and I know he definitely doesn't give away secrets.
Do you know everything that he does? Magic. I mean, you're in the mix on it too.
I was
obviously
his test subject in the beginning, so I do know a bit. But there's one trick that just stumps me to this day, and it aggravates me so much.
Which one?
I can't say what it is. I don't know. It's like some sort of one where he guesses a phone number or something.
I actually forgot how to do the trick. So that's the issue. I don't even know how I do it anymore. So it stumps me too now.
So, but okay, you being you're basically you're his partner, but also you're like the test subject. So if there's like a guy that needs to be sawed in half, which I know that's not your thing, I guess, but you'd be the dude getting sawed in half.
Well, I would be the dude watching the other person getting sawed in half and going like, I don't know, I saw this, I saw that, So I never actually had anything done to me. Fortunately, he all kind of did it to himself, which was great.
We're talking off air about the bungee thing.
Oh yeah,
that's I assume that's probably the most dangerous thing you guys have done. I'm not sure if you guys dwell into the danger zone.
Yeah, no, we usually don't dwell into the danger zone. Wow. But luckily we were doing a campaign with Elmer's Glue, and they basically challenged us to make slime in the most extreme conditions possible. It was the Elmer's What If campaign, and so we were like, well, what if we made slime while bungee jumping? Which Devan's not the biggest fan of heights.
I am not it's not heights. It's that feeling that you get when you fall like on a roller coaster.
Ugh.
I just can't stand it. So this was like my worst fear come true. It was terrifying.
Actually, do me a favor. Let's pause right there.
Yeah.
How did you not die? Just walk me through this, because the fear of heights, I'm not the best with it, just like you, Devin,
Yeah, well, thankfully we had trained professionals, and Elmer's definitely hooked it up for us, which was awesome. But it's still like there is nothing like it when you're up there in the middle, on this wicker basket. We were in the middle of like this.
It wasn't wicker. It was metal.
It felt like a wicker basket. It was shaking in the wind. It's 140 feet up in the air.
This is somewhere downtown L.A.?
It was in Burbank, and it was literally in this this lot. And we thought they were going to bring pads and everything,
just in case.
Yeah, just in case. But nope. Just straight up concrete on the ground. And so when we get there, we're like, this is scary.
This is terrible.
It was, and we dropped some watermelons before. You'll see in the video, we have a YouTube video with the whole thing there. But literally, we dropped watermelons before. That didn't help at all, because you just see those things splat. They went all the way into the parking lot. It was terrifying.
You couldn't find a piece bigger than a quarter. It just got just blown to pieces, and there was nothing left. We're like, oh, that would be us. Great.
Yeah.
Let me ask one thing. When you're going up, you hop in this little crane bucket, whatever,
exactly,
and you hit the button. So you're like slow. The anticipation going up must have been just like, oh God, this is the worst day of my life, right?
It wasn't the worst day, because it was actually a lot of fun. But it was like, when you're done, it's going to be awesome.
Right.
But you just have to get over that hump. And so it was a big hump to get over, man. It was terrifying. I was stalling up there. I was asking the guy questions. I was like, should I go now? Should I wait? Should we maybe go down a little bit and then maybe come back up? But ultimately, at the end, it was it's an exhilarating feeling. There's nothing like it.
When you jump out, was it just I don't know, what is it like when you did that?
You're basically in your primal instincts. You have no thought in your brain whatsoever. Everything just gets blown out, and you're just like, I'm about to fall to my doom. Basically, it was terrifying.
Yeah, and the other issue you have to worry about is not only are we bungee jumping, but we have to also make slime as we're falling, and you have to stay kind of parallel to the ground as you're bungee jumping down. Otherwise, you could get a whole bunch of whiplash. So there's like other elements to think about. It's not like once you jump, like jumping off is the easiest part. You're like jumping, you're like, all right, now I got all these things I got to focus on. As Devin said, as you're just fearing for your life and the ground is rushing towards you, because we were harnessed in the back, so like our face was right there at the ground as it was just coming right towards us.
Plus, we were trying to make our slime into a bucket at the
we were
end.
Trying to throw it. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of extra complications.
Yeah,
to
into
this.
the Elmer's What If bucket. And dude, like, you can't even think about trying to get something into a bucket. You're just like
try not to die.
Exactly.
You know? Oh my god! If you haven't seen this video, if you're not following these guys, do it, because do you have what's your? I'm going to ask this, and if you have an answer, just give it to me later. But do you have another crazy stunt like that planned? Is there one on the horizon here?
Oh yeah. We have a big one, and not as death defying as that one, but definitely something that our parents are not going to be happy about.
Oh Lord! All right, can you tell me about what it is in a second, or is it
Absolutely.
secret?
Oh no, yeah, we can. Yeah.
All right, Key and Devan Key hanging out. You guys do these crazy stunts. You're talking about the slime. You filled your pool with slime.
Oh yeah.
But you had something going on with the big light on the street. Like your neighbors. I mean, talk about all that, but your neighbors must think you guys are insane, right?
Yeah, well, luckily we have incredibly incredibly understanding neighbors. So we did this video where we filled our pool with 10,000 pounds of slime. This was in our backyard, and the idea was, okay, great, we'll fill it. The issue was we started filming at like 4 PM and didn't end until like 4 AM. And this is on like a normal weekday, and so when we shoot a video, it's lit, super bright in our backyard. So if you're driving by, it looks like an alien abduction is about to happen, because it's this white light just beaming up into the sky.
Wow.
Then, like, we're pretty loud when we make videos,
loud.
so it was a lot of yelling, and like we're playing in a giant pool of slime. We're like, this is a wild, once in a lifetime experience. Plus, we had drones going for the first time. So,
well, that was the thing.
God.
It was so popular. We actually did 3 of them. And we literally, like, on the third one, we had drones flying, and it, like, a couple other people there too. We were yelling. It was insane. I have no idea how our neighbors did not kick us out or call the police.
They must be fans, or really clearly you guys are super nice guys, so maybe they just love you guys.
Yeah,
you know?
we do a lot to make sure that we're very cordial and friendly with all of our neighbors. Send them little care packages, and definitely we definitely show a lot of gratitude, because our neighbors they allow us to get away with a lot. But yeah, like they woke up the next morning, they came over, they're like, hey, is everything all right? Because like there's a lot of yelling over there. We thought it was a video, but then we heard this like zing, like whirring of this drone, and we're like, what was that? Like, oh yeah, that was a drone.
Yep. Yeah. If I did that, I'd be like, police, yeah, if there's something weird. Oh my God. I want to be involved in one of here I am inviting myself to your spot, but I want to be in one of your magic tricks or stunts. I want to be there when something happens. You can even include me just as a whipping boy or whatever. Something.
What?
Think on that. Anyway, but hey, I think are we going to unveil the next, or one of the next videos or stunts you guys are going to do?
Yeah, so we'll be doing let's say this, a broad tease of it. So basically, what we're looking to do for this year, we were planning on doing it last year, but we weren't able to pull it off in time.
It was too big of a stunt.
Oh man,
I'm pumped.
Let's
say
say
this:
we go. Our parents are not happy about it. They're not happy about it primarily because it involves our pool.
Yep.
And it may be the end of our pool. Because
really?
What we're looking to do...
And the cement around our pool,
Yeah,
too.
everything around... it's basically, it's bad news for the pool. Let's just say that. And it involves... So I can't give away what it is, but you can probably guess. It's an object that's usually you can probably fit in your hand, that we're looking to break a Guinness World Record. And I don't know what the poundage got up to, but
it's heavier than like 3 cars, basically.
Yeah, the poundage got extremely heavy, and we're looking at taking this small object usually would fit in your hand that has to do with water, making it massive, and then just shoving this thing into our pool and seeing what happens. We could expect a geyser. We don't yet know what's going to happen. We may so that's kind of been a big one, because just to make, I think it's literally like 9 feet by 9 feet. Like, it is gargantuan. Huge. I don't think our pool can even accommodate it at its current size.
Yeah.
We may have to go like, I don't know.
And it started out as like a medium-sized thing. We're like, oh, that's going to be big. And then we're like, no, we got to go bigger.
Yeah.
No, we got to go bigger. So now it's like 9 feet. And we're like, what are we doing?
Because once Guinness World Record was involved, we're like, we don't want this record beaten by anyone in the near future. So we want to go we want to push the limit of like what's the absolute max? Because we don't have a Guinness World Record yet.
And we have all the materials. We're just waiting for that right
literally
time.
Like this, we had to buy a storage unit to like store all the materials because it's so much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I guess you probably can't buy insurance for the pool.
No,
because
so.
I
guess especially not now. Now
we just leaked it.
And parents, clearly your parents know the potential.
Yeah,
what could
and luckily
happen.
for us, it's a family business with YouTube, and so
Yeah.
they're very supportive. But this one, they definitely had
It
their
took
questions.
a bit of convincing for sure.
Yeah, we're like, trust
Yeah.
me, guys, this will be big. This will
But-
be huge.
To their credit, when they were in, they were full in. Then they were like, let's go bigger. Let's go
Yeah,
even
they're
bigger.
the ones kind of encouraging us to go even bigger than.
Yeah.
Because I think initially we were looking at like 4 feet or something like that, and we're up to 9 feet.
Yeah.
Now, will this affect the neighbors? Whatever the stunt is, like, will they?
I don't
You know.
think this will necessarily affect it. If we do it during like normal hours of like not like at 4 a.m. in the morning
Yes.
or anything, but if we do it at normal hours, I mean, I don't think it'll affect their yards at all.
Hopefully
but
not.
we it could. You never know. It might go beyond our property.
Okay, final question. When do you think this is gonna happen?
We're probably thinking beginning of summer. Like this is what we think we might kick the summer off with. So it's trust me, to make this object, it's going to be a lot of work.
Wow. Okay, now I am glued to see what this is.
Well, maybe we'll have to come back.
Yeah, and
You gotta come back.
maybe
Yeah.
you can come join us for it as well. We can do some crazy special thing with it as well.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see this in person. This is so exciting and so mysterious.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Well, once again, Collins Key, Devan Key, thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course, at the end of every interview, fist bump to make it official. Give me a
Oh,
little
bam.
bam.